We are seeing the greatest threat to Super Earth yet. Is it the automatons? No. Is it the Terminids? No, no, of course not. I killed plenty of Terminids. You killed plenty of Terminids. We all killed plenty of Terminids. Maybe the really secretive and just talks and whispers and maybe illuminate. That's not even in the game. No. Ooh, maybe the cyborg. No, no, of course not. Not the cyborgs. No, it's apparently it's apparently having to link accounts. Allow me to explain. Currently, I play on PlayStation, and because I play on PlayStation, I need a PlayStation account, of course. To play online, I need PlayStation Plus, which is lame, unneeded, and even went up in price, but that's not what I'm talking about today. Our fellow Helldivers on the PC had to go and make an account for whatever store they bought the game from. Probably Steam, if not only Steam. I mean, I don't know all the stores on PC, to be honest, that's Helldivers too, but we're going to say Steam. So they go buy the game, they're able to play with us, and everything is good. Everything is great. We're beating a whole bunch of things in Helldivers together. Bunch of major orders together, strong community, very big happiness for the game. However, now we're forced to go, I'm sorry, Steam players are forced to make PSN accounts to play Helldivers 2. You don't want to make a PlayStation Network account? Yeah, sorry, you're banned. Yep, sorry, can't play it anymore. So $40 that you spent on this game? Yeah, sorry, we kind of changed the rules. We don't like the rules. Too bad for you. So that's what happened. Now, making a PlayStation Network account. It doesn't take too long. You could go and make it. Why is this even like a chore or a bad thing in the first place? So certain countries can't make PlayStation Network accounts. So what are they gonna do? They bought the game already. They were sold on something that is now completely false. So what are they gonna do? Here, $40. I hope you have a great day. This is where the problems start. Of course, having to even go through the process of making this in the first place is just a pain. Now, it says it's for a security reason. I've heard people say it's for a business reason, to have more people make PlayStation Network accounts, to have data going all over the place and being like, oh, we don't know how your data got lost. We don't deal with PlayStation. And PlayStation's like, oh, it might be this guy, and just pointing fingers to each other or something like that. However, it could be that, but personally, I think it's just they had a problem with security or griefing, and they had to go manage it. And this was really easy for them to do, and from a business standpoint, it helps them, so they just picked it. They probably may have other choices, or they may could have thought of something else, but they didn't, and they chose this. Now the entire community of Helldivers 2 is in flames. Helldivers, we're gonna if this goes through, if things don't fix up, if we get massive people dropping, we're gonna see a massive reduction of Helldivers. Our thousands upon thousands or millions or how many Helldivers we had just disappeared. Super Earth will turn into Super Continent, who happens to have the game in the PlayStation Network account. Yeah, it's looking pretty bad. Now, you may think the developers of Helldivers are the one to blame for this, Arrowhead, right? No. This was a apparent choice from Sony. Now, I'll definitely keep the eyes out and see if there's any fault for the Arrowhead, the developers for Helldivers 2. But this looks like a big Sony choice. Sony wanted this to happen, and it's happening. And of course, the developers for Helldivers 2 say, no, we don't want that. It'll be like, yeah, sorry, buddy, then get off my console. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So I had uh, I had PlayStation for years. I had Sony for years. I always felt like the Xbox was the wrong choice to make because of all the terrible things they did in the past. I am still to this day mad at them for the whole. I had to pay online then had to pay online a second time to be able to play online, and then because they did successful, we saw other consoles go and do it too, including Sony. That was the PlayStation Plus thing. However, always felt pretty solid about Sony. But after this, I don't know, man. We had like a lot of different games be unsuccessful, be absolute trash, be extremely greedy, and we got Helldivers 2, shining example in dark times, fun game. We that pulls people from all sorts of places to for democracy, and now big drama that's gonna potentially lose a big part of the player base. Like, why couldn't this happen to a game that's like overly greedy and trash? Why did it have to happen to a good game? All right. So to be honest, let's look at this for real quick. Let's say you have a Steam and a PlayStation Network account. Let's say you're like the average guy. Let's say that you're a guy who defends Sony, looks up to them, be like, you know what, I'll do what Sony asks. It's not really a big deal. So you're going around, you're on Steam, right? So you have to go find your PlayStation Network account. You already have one, so great whoop. So yeah, you just need to go and link it. I'm like, okay, so I need to link my account. I need to put the email in. Oh yeah, what was my email? I have to go look around. Oh yeah, maybe this email, maybe that email. Take a bit, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, depending on how long you take. Maybe longer if it takes a really long time. You got your email, you put it in. Password. Ooh. Oh right, the password. I always had my thing auto sign in on PlayStation. What's the password? What's the password? Oh yeah, maybe it's this. No. Okay, so maybe you already know it and it just goes in easily. But maybe you don't, and it's taking like 20 minutes, and now you're frustrated that you just want to play a game you've already been playing. You're like, man, why am I doing this? I just want to go kill bugs. I don't want to be spending like X amount of time to do something just to be able to play a game I've already been playing. Like, I bought this game. It didn't say anything about forcing the link to a PlayStation Network account. So I'm like, okay, I can just play it with my Steam account. And I can play even cross-platform. That's cool. But now I'm having to go and do this. This is taking too long. This is frustrating, man. This is not fun. I even heard that in some countries you have to actually own a PlayStation to make a PlayStation Network account, which now means it's Helldivers to require DLC, but they didn't add the required DLC. They just said Helldivers 2. They didn't mention anywhere that you need a PlayStation Network account. If you want to link it, that's your choice. Until it isn't. Now go and pay us money to go get a PlayStation. That's insane. That's insane. Like, you have to get a whole nother like console just to be able to play something on your PC. But even going like back from that, it's insane that we have to go make this account out of nowhere for a game we didn't need it for. Now, I want to talk about the future of the game. So maybe people rise up. They say no, we're not having this. Sony listens and be like, we're sorry, guys, we're sorry, but we listen to the gamers. And they go and revert it. Or Helldivers 2 takes a big sink and become one of the great gaming tragedies. Maybe one day it'll appear in like a top 10 worst gaming tragedies of blah 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 blah, and Helldivers 2 will be there on a list of other games. Maybe we'll keep playing Helldivers 2 as a much reduced player base. Who knows? I want you guys to comment what you think is going to happen for the futures of Helldivers 2. Maybe nothing will come from this and everything will be great. I hope. This game deserves, from what we've been getting it and the support we've been getting it and how fun it's been and how very non-greedy it's been, because gaming, like a lot of games just want all your money. It deserves to live. It deserves to be a game that is worth your time, because it is a game that's worth your time. Well, I hope to see you back again on the Judge's Determination.